Good evening and welcome to Elliott Astro-Imaging. I am here late tonight. A lot of things have gone wrong tonight, trying to get everything all situated. Tried to keep everybody updated as much as possible. Yeah, the mount wasn't going exactly the way I wanted it to tonight. Trying the best I can of what we're doing here. Wanted to go after the Omega Nebula, but it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to from where it is in the sky. So I decided to not go after the Omega just because the fact that, one, the full moon is out and it's going to wreak havoc on the Orion, and it's sitting pretty close to the full moon, so I decided that's one. And two, it's low in the horizon. It doesn't reach above 30 degrees above the horizon. And I decided not to get it. So then I tried to go after a couple other objects, and it's just the moon is just wreaking so much havoc with the finder and trying to find certain things. Tonight is just, as you can tell, guiding is just all over the place tonight. It is not looking good at all. I've been out here for the last almost hour and a half trying to get this exactly where I want it. Let me see if I can decrease the exposure here. Let's see if that'll work. Well, that might do it. We'll see. We'll see what this does. All right, Ascension's off now. Yeah, so we did take a couple of images. Kind of out of it today. I'm just trying to get everything together, and it has drained me out big time to try to figure out what object we were going to do tonight. I didn't want to go too dim as the last session we had with the cocoon. It turned out really well. I was very, very happy. I was very impressed in how it turned out with the dust lane and everything. I ended up doing 2 panels of it, and it ended out to be a phenomenal image. Considering that the moon was about 95% full, I still got a great image on it, and I did post it on my website. It looks really good. And posted the bubble. I finally got time to go and do that one. So those 2 are done. I have yet to do the elephant trunk. I'm going to get to that this week, sometime in the next couple of days. Guiding is just not working. We're deciding to go after the Pacman again, and this is the 3rd time I've tried to go after the Pacman, and it just didn't work the first 2 times. First 2 times it was about 15 or 16 degrees above the horizon. We're now at about 32, 33, so we shouldn't have any problems at all. But we are, and I'm not totally sure. I'm still trying to figure it out. We may have to do shorter exposures tonight. I'm just not sure. Let me pull up the Orion camera. I know this one might not look good at all, but let's just pull it out here. There's going to be a ton of drift. But you can at least see the Pacman in view as it is right here. I moved it up too far. It keeps moving up. I had it down here. It was working perfectly, and now it's moved up. If guiding stays decent, I can probably get maybe a few of these, but this is where it sits right here. The eye would be right here. The mouth would be right here. Maximize it so you can see it a little bit better. So we'll see. We'll see what we can get. We'll see what it looks like. Where it is in the QHY. Got it. Mosquito. Okay, this image is just about done for this one. The Orion, I was taking 6-minute images. The QHY was just 5-minute images. And we're going to see exactly where it is with this one. Oh, excuse me. All right, it's coming up now. Where it will be is right in here. Hopefully, the stars have settled down a little bit. It's getting better. It's getting better, but it's not moving in the other direction. But it is getting better. Let me see if I can increase the exposure here. Yeah, you can see it right in here. So if we can settle it down with the 5-minute exposure, then I'm pretty happy about that. Let me see how clouds are. Well, let me cancel it and reload it again. Just nothing is working right at all tonight. It's clear out there, but with the full moon, it's just wrecking everything possible here so far with a lot of the things. We've had so many great sessions up to this point where we've had some great images, great image session. Everything's been just great, but for some odd reason tonight, it's nothing is just working in my favor. The mount was messing up, giving me a no response, so I had to shut it off, turn it back on, recalibrate it, reset it, put the new location in, put everything in. So I had to do all of that, which took a lot of extra time, which I did not want to do. So that took forever. Then, for some odd reason, the go-to was off, so I had to fix that too. And in certain parts of the sky, it's not working. So tonight, not so good. Not so good. But hopefully, as I said before, we can turn it around. I'm just hoping we can. The temperature-wise, it's not too bad out, but it's like hazy out, it looks like. So I don't know. I really don't know. I can't really tell. It looks like it's settling down. Yeah, guiding looks like it's settling down big time. So if it stays like this, I'm a happy person. I can't really go wrong with that. Sitting at 1.31, that's not horrible, but it's not great. But it's moving up. Oh, boy. See if I can take this and move it up just a slight bit here. There we go. Maybe it might correct it now. Let me see if I can synchronize it, because it's way off. And you could tell that it's completely off because it's telling me I'm pointing out here when I'm not even in that vicinity. I'm not even close to that. Pacman sits right in here. So I don't know what is wrong. I don't know if with it being a full moon, it just decides to go completely nuts. We'll just sync on here. Yeah. Maybe that might help. I don't know. There we go. Okay. Maybe that might help it. Who knows? Seen crazier things before, but let's see. Now this one should be done. It's about 90% right now, so we should be able to see what the image looks like for this one. It's going to be a short image session for this one. Just wanted to at least try to get a couple of the Pacman, not a lot. Frankly, because I'm just tired. I definitely can't go late tonight. I definitely don't want to go late. I mean, if guiding is absolutely 100,000% dead on, then maybe I will. But if it's off by just a slight bit, well, that's a lot better. Now, the stars are definitely starting to really turn around, so that's encouraging. A little bit. That's a little bit encouraging. That's not bad. You can see it right there. I mean, this is where the eye would be right here, and then you would have it all sitting all throughout here, and then the mouth would be right here. This little triangle right there. So that's not terrible. That's a 5-minute image. The 6-minute image here should be just about done here. So hopefully this one will look just as good. Check guiding. Guiding just like it's bouncing all over the place. I don't know. I don't know. This should be just about done in about 30 seconds here. Yeah, it's a lot better. Okay. So it is settling down. That is a pretty cool image. That's not too horrible, considering that the moon is full. Now, with the moon being full, it doesn't affect the QHY as much as it does for the Orion. With the Orion camera, it can affect us tenfold. It doesn't matter where I'm shooting in the sky. It can affect it big time. Looked back at a couple of my images from earlier last month, and saw that when I took the dumbbell nebula, it was like a complete black from left to right. It was a great image. With the last couple of sessions that I've taken, the moon was at about 70 to 90% over the last couple of days, and that has affected it big time, especially with the deep sky objects that I'm getting. So if I were to take this a week from now when the moon's not there, I'd probably get a little bit better of an image. So we're still going to go for it. We're still going to try. At least we're going to get something out of it, but it's not going to be great. Go to the other one here. And we'll get a couple of them, and then I think we'll probably call it quits because, yeah, we're running at like 1.13. Let me pick a different star here. If it stays like that, I'll be happy. Settle down, settle down. Well, now Right Ascension is off. Well, the QHY just finished. I don't know how good this one's going to be. Not terrible. They're not bad. They are not bad at all. So as long as we can get 4 or 5 of these, I'll be very happy. And this one's got about 150 seconds left on this one. I'm doing a lot of staring, and I just zoning out. I apologize. It's been a long week. I was out the 11th, the 12th, the 16th, the 17th. So that's 4 days. So these long nights, it's awesome. It's great, but it's all at the same time. It is a lot. And I contemplated about going out tonight, but then I kept seeing outside how clear it was and how awesome it was. I was like, I gotta go out there. I have to, just because the fact that it is just so much fun. It really is. But I need feedback from everybody of what objects to get. The objects that I want to get are not until late July, early August. So it is that lull between objects that I've already gotten and ones that are supposed to be coming up. So the next 2 weeks, I need feedback from everybody. I want to know what can I possibly get. So please message me, let me know, and then we can just go from there. I haven't heard anything from anybody at this point, so I mean, just message me on Facebook, message me just pretty much anywhere. Even I'm trying to get a message system on my website. I've been noticing a lot of people have been on it the last 7 days, and that is great. Keep it going. I like the support. I like the viewership. It's great. But I'm going to put a message system on there, probably like a mini chat room or something to see if I can get a member section going. I haven't figured out all that stuff out yet. There's still a lot of tweaks, a lot of things that are still going on. So it's going to take some time. I'm trying. But once I get that going, then maybe it'll be a little bit smoother and a little bit easier. Like do like a little poll on the homepage to say, okay, what object can I get tonight? And then you just select which one, and then whatever wins is what I get. It's got 8 seconds. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. There's drift, but it's not terrible. We'll get probably one more of these, and then I'll probably end the session. Okay, I'm going to pull up the Astroblog page on my website. I worked on it a little bit yesterday and worked on it early this morning. There we go. All right, so I've added a little bit more to it, made it a little bit easier, and then with this one, I just put a little bit of a description. Yes, I know there's 2 pictures up at the top here. I'm still in the midst of trying to get everything together and get it all set up and ready to go. But it says here you can process the images I've taken in the previous episodes. If you don't have Deep Sky Stacker already, feel free to download it below. And that's this right here. Okay, so I moved it from the top to here, so now it's actually in there. It's a free program and essential to Astro-Imaging. Next, there's an expandable table below of all the objects that were imaged. They are compiled into an RAR files and compressed to make downloading them easier. I have both cameras listed there, and you can input them into Deep Sky Stacker. From there, you can choose from the list to the right of this for the calibration frames, only for the QHY, and that's these right here. Okay. As for the Orion camera, they will already be pre-calibrated. The reason is that the Orion G3 is a CMYG sensor and needs a special way to calibrate it to get a great image. So I did that, and you could stack the files in the list below. And I just put enjoy. And it is there. I have the date that it was, the image session, the object number, the common name, the type, whatever it is, if it's a star cluster, nebula, galaxy, whatever it may be, that'll all be there. The Orion final image, the QHY final image, the distance, the constellation, and the magnitude. So if you click this here, that is the image there for it. So you'll be able to see the Cocoon Nebula, which is what I got. So it is pretty cool. It is pretty neat. So that you can actually see the dust lanes around the outside of it. You can see the dust lanes over here. And this extends way out there, which is super cool. And just the star field in general. And this is with a full moon. Imagine if there was no moon at all. I mean, how dark and how black this would be all the way through, and how more detailed this would be. So that is really cool. And then you would be able to click this one, and then you get the actual hydrogen alpha, and that's why it's black and white, is you get it there. And here's the dust lane all throughout here. So that one's there. So that one's done. And you click it here, and you can download the files there. That's all set and ready to go. Elephant Trunk, haven't done it yet. I'm still in the midst of getting that. The Bubble Nebula, as you can see there, the Bubble Nebula, I have all the files here. And then the Orion image of the bubble is right here. This one, for some odd reason, I thought this was like a dust lane around here. That actually, I looked and I double checked. It's part of the flat files that I was using. I accidentally used the old calibration frames with this, and that's why you get this like little U on it. I'll restack this, redo this all, but still, nonetheless, that looks really cool. It is an actual bubble, which is really neat. And M52 sits right below it. Super cool. And then the QHY image, pretty much the same thing, except it's black and white, and it's more detail on the actual nebulosity, which is super, super cool. And it's a wider field, too. This was only, one shot, and then it was like 15 or 16 of them. With the Orion, it was this one here, and then this one here, and then I stitched them two together, so you can see how small the field of view is with that. So this is going to be added. I'm going to add everything from below, like I said. You're going to see a whole bunch from down here. If I could get if I can get anything from this session, if I can salvage anything, I'll put the new one up here. And then I'll just continue it on the next episode. We do have a few more images here, so let me pull that up. The images still don't look too bad. I mean, they're not great. It's not fantastic, but, I mean, it's still a ton of drift, though, on the bottom. Let me see. See the QHY. Let me see guiding. Guiding is 1.36. Oh, so yeah, right ascension went nuts, and then it came back up again. Okay. All right. And the QHY, meh. Yeah, it's just not a good night tonight. So I did get to show you guys the images that I got over the last couple of sessions. The plan for the rest of this week. Tomorrow I'm heading to the observatory, so there will be no Astro-Image session tomorrow. I'll probably take a couple of pictures and then put them up on my site, but not that much more really going on for tomorrow. Wednesday is looking clear. So Wednesday, I should be back out here again. This gives everybody about 24 to 36 hours to give me what they want for an object. Let me know. I don't care what it is. I will do my homework. I will figure out where it is, right ascension, the hour, declination, everything. I'm going to get it exactly on. It is getting darker earlier now. So it gets dark at about 8:30, 8:45, so I can get out there by a little after 9 instead of it being 10:15. So I fixed the mount problem. We should be in great shape with that. It always likes to have its special time. Seems like it's every like 2 to 3 months where it just decides to just do its own thing and just like go nuts. So we should be in good shape with that. So Wednesday, as I said, I'd like to get out here. Viewer's choice for the object. You tell me what I get, and I'll go out and I'll image the living hell out of it. So just let me know. So that's Wednesday. Thursday, there's thunderstorms at night. So Thursday's out. Friday, thunderstorms. Saturday, showers. And next Sunday is partly cloudy. So tentatively, it looks like it's going to be today and Wednesday. So Wednesday will be the second night. Yeah, so we should be in good shape with that. So yeah, if there's anything that if there's anything, any questions or anything, make sure to let me know. I'm going to end the broadcast now. I want to thank everybody for watching, even though it's brief. But I got out here. That's a positive. So again, thank you for watching, and everybody have a wonderful night. Bye. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit the like and the subscribe button for more updates. Until the next episode, see you all later.